Hey, welcome back. So we're in a mess today. Yes, all this nastiness. This is our lavender that we planted last year. So this is 1 year old in the ground, 1 year lavender plants that we planted with our Russian sage in the center and our magnolia tree in the very center. So if you haven't seen that video, we planted a deer resistant planter, which is this planter, last year. Go back and check that out. We'll link that here for you. We're going to trim this up today. We're getting into March and it's beautiful weather today. We're in the 70s. So excited, but I got to be careful. We're not out of the woods yet, not until May. So I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup and we're going to trim this back. Now I'm going to trim this pretty far back. You can see here, this is not really a woody plant yet. It has a lot of give. We're not too far into the woody base. Now if you have a lavender with a woody base, you don't want to cut into that. It's really not good for your plant. But I'm going to cut this back pretty hard because I want it to branch out and grow from the center so that it's a bit of a mound here on the edges. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Two down. You can see I took that back pretty hard. I want to encourage growth on this because I want this to really fill out. So now that we've done these two, let me show you what we're going to do with our Denim and Lace Russian Sage as well, because I do want to trim this back. Again, this is a first year plant. It didn't do a tremendous amount last year because it was a first year plant. So I'm going to go after these pretty hard as well. I'm basically going to go, Michael, if you could come in here, let me show you. This has buds already forming. Here, see here, 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 just everywhere. I'm going to cut this back to about right there, so that it's about 6 to 12 inches from the ground. I want to encourage all of this growth to bush out. These spindly thin things in the middle, I'm going to take those out because I want to also encourage the growth from the crown rather than just from the stems, because I want this to fill out. I want it to be really full. So we're going to take this back pretty hard. Easy enough. And I know that seems like a waste. It always hurts my heart to do that every year, but this will encourage growth. I want this to be nice and full this year and start growing out. So we're going to see some really good growth from that. So we're going to continue on. I've got 3 more of the Russian sage and 6 more lavender. Come in here, Michael, and take a look at this. As you can see here, here's the woody base. This is what I do not want to cut into. This is hard. It's not pliable. I want to keep that. Oh, look down in here. We have new growth already. And this is what we're encouraging. This right here is what we're encouraging by cutting this back. Look at that, new growth already in March. Love it. There we have it. I mean, this looks so much better, does it not? I mean, I've been waiting all winter to do this because it has looked terrible and gather all sorts of leaves. You can do this in the fall, early enough that your first frost doesn't hurt the plant. And I know it looks like this is dead. I know it 100% looks like these are gone, but they are not. One, you saw the fresh growth in that one there, and two, these are green on the inside. They are not brown. Some of them look a little worse for wear, but they're doing really good, and they will come back out full, hard, and heavy come a couple months from now. I do have some pincushion flowers in here as well. These are getting moved out. They just looked way too yucky and bushy and unmanicured and not good with this kind of formal type setting that I'm going for here. I have alliums here as well. These are Millennium von Monrovia, I believe, and they've already started coming up. We've already fertilized that. Not going to fertilize anything else in here other than our magnolia. which is already done as well. But I am going to move those pincushion flowers out, and we're going to leave this bed to grow with just the Russian sage and the lavender. So hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, give us a like, comment, and subscribe. We love all of our subscribers, and we appreciate everything that you've done for us this year. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Happy spring.